Hey, what up, nerds? Hello, hello, hello. Happy Friday.
It's Friday. We made it.
We made it. Ah, feels good. Feels good.
Yes.
Time for some game dev.
It is. It is.
Hey, Ben. Hey, Come Real. How's it going?
Not the nerds. Long time no see.
OB, hello,
Hello. Hello.
Long time no see, yeah. Been a while. Still bloated 4 days later.
Did you guys just like eat an entire restaurant?
Yeah, there was a lot of food, but it was probably the beer mostly.
Oh, that's fair.
I have to assume.
That's fair. I have
Petra,
heard.
hello.
I've heard that makes you feel very balloon-like,
Yeah.
doesn't it?
Oh yeah. Then I had no food left. Don't blame the beer.
Petra, hello, welcome.
Hope everyone's doing well. It's time for some game dev.
It is.
Time for us to make the thing.
Share my happiness. What's got you feeling happy?
Yeah, please do share. We were looking at this game just now. It came out very recently. I hadn't heard about it before till today because I saw a YouTube video about it. But the visual design is very appealing and has some crossover with the style that we have, at least in terms of the UI. Maybe not so much the actual
I really
art,
like the contrast of colors and stuff
Yeah.
as well. Very good.
It looks really good. I downloaded the demo to check it out later.
Last weekend I joined a 72-hour game jam and I made a little game.
Nice.
It was appreciated a lot by many players and I got first place in visual presentation.
go.
Oh, congrats! That is such a good thing. Wait, let's get.
That is
Let's see if
awesome.
we can get a good yay here. Yeah, let's go. Also, Jessen, welcome. Thank you so much for your fart.
Made me motivated again. Very nice.
Yeah,
Very nice.
that is so good.
Is this something that we could check out if you want? Obviously, you can share it in our Discord. We have a channel for that. Or if you just want to tell us the name, I could search for it on itch.
On the itches.
If you desire.
On the itches.
If you want. Yeah, absolutely. Kane, hello.
Hello there, welcome.
Hey, Temtic. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. Temtic, thank you for the fart.
Abyss.
It's like a reward.
Got end of season rewards. Those were the days. Playtime around 10 minutes.
I won't play it right now, but I will share it if anyone wants to check it out, and I will bookmark it to have a snoop later.
Oh my gosh, this is the doc mug.
Yeah, that is the dog mug. Ooh, okay.
Dude, that looks so cute.
So we got pixel art, but with really strong lighting effects.
Nice.
That looks cool.
Much ambiance. Much ambiance. There's a doc mug. Well, yes and no. This was especially made as a birthday present.
Sure.
Is that good? Yeah.
Yeah, someone gifted me that for my 30th. In fact, The people that gifted me it are in chat. So
The mug is alive. Yes.
there you go.
Love it.
But yeah, this looks really good. I also see some particles. So I assume there's going to be some cool particle effects going on.
Kane, thank you for the toots.
Limitation, only one life. Okay. Mini jam. Ooh, very nice. Looks really good. That drop. I assume it looks way better when you actually play it. I'm not gonna play through it, but I need to see it. I want to see it.
You got him.
I want to see it alive. Oh yeah, I knew it. I knew it. Look at that. Even looking at the screenshots, which are completely static, I could see like a 3D effect that I couldn't really explain. You can really see it when I move. The parallax is so good. Is this all 2D and you're handling the parallax, or is it actually placed in 3D? It's in Unity, so I'm assuming there's actual 3D to it. Good particle work. I like it.
It's in Unity, a 3D camera. Everything is 2D, but the background tile set is set 1 unit back.
Yeah.
Nice.
Looks very cool. Very cool. I guess I'm not picking up shards. Okay, I gotta stop. I'll stay here for 20 minutes if I don't stop. This looks awesome. I'm looking forward to playing it.
Yeah, we gotta get some work done today.
Yeah. Work first and then play. It looks really cool.
Well, I was gonna say we got some ads running through soon, but they are there. So if anyone is caught in ads, it's too late.
Apologies.
I'm so sorry.
They won't hear me apologize. Is what it. Love your game, so I want to see it finished. Thank you. Thank you.
Nice.
We're trying.
One step at a time.
Oh, what you got there, Selene?
Nanya.
Oh.
Jokes.
He's so happy.
Yeah, he discovered the cure. Wow. You can see I have avoided drawing the final hand.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm not sure what he's doing with that hand.
There.
I kind of want to. He's like, yeah, but then.
That
you,
looks pretty good.
Can you
I
do
like
that? Can you do that so I can look at your hand? Do that pose at me.
That.
The bit is on top of. The thumb goes on top of your finger.
Yeah, that looks right.
Weird.
Freaking hands, man. Freaking hands.
Just something about it. I wasn't convinced. But yeah, he's happy. He's discovered the cure.
Oh.
I also wasn't sure in this panel whether his hand should be like the more I look at it now, the more I think it's all wrong and I need to redraw it again, because I was trying to do this perspective thing where like his hand and the flask is like bigger than him. But if his beard and mustache are in front of the arm, then that doesn't make sense. So maybe...
Sorry, I totally zoned out. Say that again. I'm sorry. What were you saying about his arm?
The size is wrong because I wanted it to be like he's doing this, so then obviously it should appear...
Like holding it to the camera.
Yeah, but then his face is in front of the arm, so that ruins that.
Yeah.
So it just looks like he has a weirdly massive... Like his hand is bigger than his head.
It does, yeah. He's like, the pose is like this.
Yeah.
And he's go somehow like that.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Not sure how I do that. So I might need to redraw. I think I might have to redraw him.
Yeah. Yeah, at least the arm and the flask.
Or
like...
make the arm and the flask smaller, and he is just doing that. But
sure.
It's not really what I want.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for that fart.
Maybe one could find reference that you could copy. How the heck would you find something like that? How's it going, Mills? Afternoon.
Hello, hello.
Look into the Dexter comic. Yeah, I mean, possibly. Possibly. Oh, wrong Dexter. Oh, actually, it's almost this. But...
That's exactly what I was looking at. It's almost that, but like... Of course, Dexter doesn't have a massive beard. So that's easy.
Right.
But yes, it's essentially that. What I was trying to do. Probably just need to sketch it out a bit more. So I'm happy.
Yeah. Well, Selene is working on that, on the comic, and I can show you the work that she was doing before this page is this one. Now updated, and it looks awesome.
Yeah, I think that looks good now.
We have a proper apocalyptic street. We got our hero here. Zombie Olive.
Oh! Thank
Hey,
you,
Lillian.
Lillian. Cheers.
It's all about the hand. Well, it's the hand and then like how the arm is in front of the face. And I guess the arm also becomes like this shape. Like it grows thicker as it goes up. And that gives the illusion that it's going forward. I don't know. Strange.
Tis.
But yeah, we have Zombie Olive. We got animated fire now, which is pretty cool. And then we have the smoke layer with a displacement shader to make the smoke move. This is like the first thing that you see when you start the game is going to be this. Isn't that crazy?
That's why I spent so long on it.
Looks awesome. I'm happy with it. Looks so good and people just click through and skip it.
I know they will.
Yeah.
I know. I'm 100% aware of this.
Very true. It is what it is. We know this. That's why we're going to keep it incredibly short. So even if someone, you know, for the people that don't skip on the first one, but would skip on the third one, it should be short enough that those people won't have to skip. That's the hope.
And it's like you only have to read like one sentence. It's not that hard, right?
It's fine. It's there for people that like it, but it doesn't. You can have fun without doing any reading. It's okay. It's okay. And then over here, I did.
Reading is very hard. I can't do it.
I did just a little bit more after last stream. I added the grass, added the trees, added a couple more props like street lamps and trash bags, the dumpster, this fire truck, fire hydrant. Also, we're probably going to do like a bus stop type of thing, or like signage and a bench or something. But essentially, this is it. This is the gray box. This is what we're going to do. In the trailer, it's going to animate the van coming in, driving into the map. And then the dock is going to pop out of the back, probably with like a roll.
He's gonna hop.
Just gonna, the doors will swing open and then he'll jump out, and then there's just gonna be a massive horde of zombies, like the whole street just blocked with a wall of zombies coming in at the dock. And that's it. That's the trailer shot. That's all we need. So
Yeah.
we just got to take this right here, what's on screen right now, and make it look good.
Yeah, it's not to say that that's it for that map. That's just
yeah.
it for the trailer.
Map is going to be
Okay.
massive.
Oh, what do you mean? Wait.
Yeah, this map is going to be maybe twice the size.
Me?
As the first one. We'll see. We'll see how it ends up. I think this map, even if it's not necessarily bigger,
In terms of size, no.
even if it doesn't end up that much bigger, I think it will be way harder to design and make reality, because the manor at the end of the day is just grass and then random things on top of the grass, right? So we have this, you know, we have to figure out the hedge maze, the garage, the greenhouse, the shed, the lake, the bunker, and the manor area over here. But like 90% is grass, trees, flowers, stone, you know? Whereas this one is gonna have more variety in the areas. Like there'll be the main street where you come in, and then there might be a little park, and then there's gonna be the department store. Then there's gonna be, I think, a little area maybe in the entrance of a hospital would be quite cool. I was thinking also like a military type of camp, parking lot. Like all of these things sound very different from one another. Even if it's not bigger, it's like we have to figure out the aesthetics and the layout for each of these areas, where in the first one it was just like, yeah, it's just grass. Ooh. Hey silly, happy Friday. Witcher 3 size map when? That's gonna be map 3. Of course. Map 3, Witcher 3. Although map 3 is gonna be paid DLC, naturally. Okay, so with that said, this is it. This is the layout that we're gonna go with. Real big mountain. Hello, hello. How's it going? Happy Friday.
Welcome. Hello.
I'm going to pause here. This gives us an idea of the things that we need to figure out for the trailer. So when Selena's ready to take this on, we're gonna catch back up and chat details and see where we want to start.
Yes, sir.
So, yeah. Leaving that where it is. Didn't even see the game. Just seeing the editor. It's looking very good. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, I can... we can go for a spin. So this is a zombie curing roguelike that we're making here, where you play as the doc, which has developed the cure for the zombie virus. Sorry, there's double music playing. I guess we can play the game music for a bit. In the lab, it starts out pretty destroyed. Actually, why don't I just show you? Why am I telling you? So it starts out, you know, messed up. The apocalypse came through the lab. It's been a while since 0 day. But once you make your way back to the lab, you build it back up over time. And as you do, you gain access to different content, different upgrades, you know, improvements to the cure, to the zombie virus, and things like that. So for example, here, if I build this one, I gain access to the flask. And yeah, you build this stuff up, and then when you're ready, you head out to cure some zombies.
Cure them zombies.
Reminds me of Don't Starve. That was definitely an inspiration for the visuals, yeah.
100%, yeah.
Don't Starve.
And Cult of the Lamb, I would
Cult
say.
of the Lamb,
one of the
yeah.
biggest influences.
And then when you're out, you get into the, you know, your classic horde-survivor or bullet heaven gameplay loop, where you're curing some... Ow! You're curing some zombies. And then you take them to a safe zone. And then you level up. And you get access to new stuff. So here I'm getting a roll. And now I can roll.
Sorry.
Bless you.
I had to sneeze.
Then over time, there's more zombies. The zombies get stronger, and you're trying to keep up, essentially. And cure as many as you can. Very polished too. Yeah, we are currently trying to get the trailer done. So we've spent a lot of time on visual polish.
Thank you.
There's still a lot of actual content to make, but we wanted to have something that we could put in a trailer and show off in the Steam page and all that stuff.
Dagoob!
I swear we just hit our 23-month anniversary. How has it been 2 years?
2 whole years.
It is crazy, I know.
But like also, where the heck did the month go? Like, hello?
Yeah, that's true.
I was just kind of freaking out the other day that it's gonna be May. It is May.
It is May. This is it. How things going? Pretty good. How you doing, Goob? Doing very good. I'm used to shooting zombies with shotguns, but hey, if you can cure them, exactly.
You've never been given the option to cure them. They always tease that in all of the zombie media. It's always like, oh, you know, gotta find a cure, and then there's never a cure. But like, this time there is a cure.
No zombies have been harmed in the making of this video game.
No.
Player DVR says it would be bad to find out you could cure them after killing them. Imagine. Like on the first round, you have a shotgun, and then you go to the lab, and he's like, oh, there's a cure.
Oh, crap.
Sorry, Grandma. Pretty good. Work slowed down quite a bit, so I'm getting some of my life back. Well, I hope that's mostly a good thing. Nice. Enjoy the break. Why is this thing so fast? Oh, I made them faster, didn't I?
Oh my days. Oh my gosh, I minimized the whole shebang again. I hate this update.
Was it the iOS update?
No, just the Procreate update.
Yeah. So this is the game. You just keep going. You try and see how far you can go, how long you can stay out, how many people you can rescue, and then eventually some crazier zombies start showing up, but also you start seeing some crazier upgrades, and then you keep going, get some resources, upgrade the lab, come back out, get some resources. Eventually you gain access to the second map. There you go. Crazier zombies.
Okay, I'm feeling a little bit better about this one.
That guy charges at you. And crashes into things. I need to give him a little bit of a turning rate. He's way too easy to dodge. Or I just need to make him faster, I guess. Goob is asking what they do to procreate.
Oh, not so, like sometimes when I touch like too close or I'm trying to pick a color or something, it will turn into a, like windowed mode, and I will minimize it. Or and I can't replicate it. It only happens. Yeah, oh, there you go. It just does that.
I think that's an iOS thing.
Is it?
Not a procreate thing.
Well, I hate it. Thank you.
Yeah.
It has been causing me pain and suffering.
Is that the new, like, yeah, multi? I was gonna say picture in picture, but yeah, multi-window.
Like, I don't want it. Thank you. I don't want to just easily trigger. Like I'm constantly touching it, so it's a double tap. I understand now.
Double tap anywhere?
Up here, which is where I tap a lot because that's where my freaking brushes and everything is. Might be able to disable it. Yeah. You know, when things just haven't annoyed you enough to get you to go to the settings. It's not quite there yet, but it's like 70% there. The only time I ever multitask on the iPad is where I'm dragging the .obj files from my folders to Procreate. That's the only time I ever need to do that.
So my next task is to change how starting a run works. At the moment, you just press this button here and it sends you back out immediately. We're going to change it so it pops up a menu with some information and some things that you can tweak before you head out. Specifically, these things. So it'll be this screen that comes up. It'll have the piece of art for the map itself. So the manor will have the manor art and the name of the map. And then you'll be able to select difficulty. I guess at the start, you'll have normal difficulty and easy difficulty unlocked. And they are tied to the actual gameplay loop, in the sense that if you go easy, we'll do some modifications. Probably the zombies will be slower, or they'll be easier to cure, things like that. But you'll also find less resources. Probably both in quantity and in rarity. Those will drop if you put it on easy difficulty. On normal, everything is base level. And then eventually, if you beat the normal difficulty, we'll need to define exactly what it means to beat it. Probably making it to 20 minutes and then evacuating successfully will mean that you unlock the next difficulty. So then you'd be able to go, let's say, to hard difficulty. And the zombies will be tankier. They'll have a higher cure resistance, but you will get a bonus into the amount of resources that you can find during your run. So that's the idea with the difficulty system. The applicator and utility, which at the moment you pick just from like an in-run selection, like an upgrade selection. You get this thing. We're going to change it. So you will no longer see this here. Instead, on this screen, you'll be able to just select which one you want before you head out. Same with utility. So you will no longer have a stage in the run at level 1 where you don't have any utility. That won't happen anymore. We had that with the applicator as well. It felt bad, and I think with the utility it feels bad as well. So we're just going to remove it. We're going to have a little dock preview with the applicator that's selected. Cat sat on a keyboard. Hello, hello.
Hello. I hope everyone is having a great day, and if you're not, please reconsider. Yes, exactly.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. Look at me. Look at me. Is that better?
That is better, yeah.
Like, now it's a bit more clear that it's meant to be an exaggeration.
Mm-hmm. It might still be a little bit too much to the side. Like it's here. opposed to being here. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it comes across. We did this change to the dock where we actually display on the sprite what applicator is selected. So the dock is holding the flask. If I was to equip the bottle rockets, he gets the little backpack, right? So I was thinking on this screen, we're gonna have the dock just running in place, and then as you switch the applicators, it will switch the sprite that's being used. So it gives you like a little preview of the thingy.
Of the thingy.
Stats. I don't think this is relevant in our game, really. Maybe. I'm not decided. I recently tried this game a few weeks back, and I really liked this screen here. So I noticed that they show a bunch of stats. It makes more sense in this game because you gradually progress your stats and your characters and your weapons, so you can see the stat progression over time. In our game, there's not that level of progression. Oh my goodness. Come on, hello.
Hello.
Happy Friday. How's it going, nerds? Hope you had a great stream.
Opa.
What a great fart you got there. Welcome on name. And hello, Foodbox. What's up?
Hey, Foodbox. How's it going? Coming out. What were you up to? Captain Krabs, hello. What game is that? This is Grind Survivors. It came out recently, and it's in the same genre that where it's the best thing where our game would fit. So I try and play all the demos of games coming out in the genre.
Okay, I think now I got it.
Was working on my character select screen, almost done. Nice. I hope that went well. Yes. Yeah, that looks good. Good stuff. Ship it. Yeah, I'm also working on, it's not really a character select screen, but it's a select screen, let's say. My PC started making a weird noise, so I ended. It was time to end anyways. Uh-oh. That's not good. Just a fan inside hitting something.
We don't like weird noises from PCs. That's not good.
Not good.
Never a good sign.
Yesterday I played Modern Warfare 2019 campaign for the first time. How did COD fall off so hard? Yeah.
Corporate greed, maybe?
I think it's definitely part of it would be the fact that the studio making Call of Duty was very different to what it is nowadays, which is just a cash cow machine thing. But with that said, I think if you do anything for this long, like, you've done all the good decisions. So now, in the sake of being, for the sake of being
keeping the ball
different,
rolling, yeah.
for the sake of being different, you're just gonna make bad decisions because you've already made all the good decisions.
Yeah.
It's like shows, you know? If a show is more than 2 seasons, it's just gonna get worse and worse and worse until you hate it.
Yeah. It's
What's
like
the point?
season 15
What's the point?
is not gonna be is not gonna be better than season 1.
Quit early, you say? Yeah. 100%. So I should stop now. Wait, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? Scared me a lot since this PC is my life, but in trying to not poop myself before being sure something very bad is going on. Nah, it'll be okay. It'll be okay. Just definitely look into it and don't just keep running your PC with the weird sound. I'm sure it's fine. You don't want to be buying PC parts right now or anywhere in the near future. Bernie hates all shows more than one episode. Fact. I would happily, if I was president of the world, I would happily sign in a law that says that shows cannot have more than 20 episodes. That's the cap.
3 seasons max. And it's pushing it.
20 episodes.
They just always just start fall. The writing just falls off.
It's never worth it. My game, you gotta finish it. You Foodbox, finish it, sell it, profit, quit while you're ahead.
Exactly.
I think that's a good plan.
What if Dr. Ferret had a show and there was, well, again, 2 seasons, then next project, next story.
Find loopholes, make every episode 5 hours. Imagine.
You always want to leave people wanting.
Reclaim the living cartoon. Oh my god.
That'd be so great.
Return of the Ferret.
The Return of the Ferret. No, but like you always want to leave people wanting more rather than being sick of it.
True. Very true.
I'd rather people complain that there wasn't enough than them saying the show fell off a hill.
I'll make more games. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think we'll ever quit Fullbox. This is the life that we've chosen. I booted it. It doesn't make the noise anymore. Okay, nice. Does need a clean. I bet mine needs a clean as well.
Yeah, I cleaned, well, I guess not the inside of the PC, but I cleaned the front panel, but there was just like a layer of cat hair.
I'm sure that the inside of my PC is like that. Just cat hair everywhere. Okay, where do I start with this? Do I just make it work and not worry about the visuals?
Are you capable of not caring about the visuals? Will it bother you?
Well,
is the
currently
question.
I have a problem with the visuals in that I'm not entirely sure what I want. Right?
Yeah.
That's my problem.
Do you know what you don't want? Sometimes that's the starting point.
No.
Shoot.
Because it could be like a dialogue, like a modal, like a screen that goes over. So you interact with the thing, and then the screen would come up, and it's just, you know, a thing. And now we have this space to do stuff, and it could have the art and the title and the little doc doing his thing.
Heard about money.
And then you pick the applicator, you pick the utility, and you pick the difficulty. Something like that. And then there's a button going start run. This is the like uber basic version.
Uber basic.
Are we going to be happy with that?
Full screen, background art.
Full screen. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. That's like the most simplistic version. Get it done. Boom. Bam. Ciao. Done. We could still make use of the side panel. So there would be the side panel still. And then here it would say the manor. And then all of this space would have the manor art. Or a screenshot. It could be a screenshot even. If it's that big. Like an actual screenshot of the front of the manor.
Maybe.
Could be. But then we still need all the menus. Picking the applicator, picking the utility, picking the difficulty.
I think for me to be able to have a better idea of what could look good, I need to see all of the elements that will be like, it's like I need placeholder copy to design around the copy, if that makes sense. Just to get a sense of how much information and what the blocks of information kind of look like.
Know what it was? I think it was one of the fans' motors kind of faulty, so it doesn't have a head start. It keeps rotating inside, hitting the fan instead of rotating it. Huh. So you gotta replace that fan, you think?
Steph, thank you for that fart.
Hey, Steph, drive by.
You're pink!
Happy Friday, Steph.
Happy Friday.
How are you guys doing, though? Pretty good, pretty good. Selene is
Yeah.
working on our cutscene comics. I gray boxed the beginning of our second level.
Feeling extra girly? Nice. Good paint job. Good paint job.
I gray boxed the very start of our next level, which we want to have in the trailer. So we're just gonna make this work for the trailer and for some animations for now. So you know, it's gonna be something like that, like the entrance to a town. But yeah, there's gonna be plenty more going on over there, but that's future us problem, you know. So when you get close to the elevator, camera moves into the elevator with the dock, and and you see the weapons on him. You can change them, and there's an elevator button. And when you switch it, it switches a little floating image of the level. Easy.
But that's the
That's
thing.
a lot. That's a lot.
You don't go in the elevator.
Yeah.
You
that's
go up.
also
You
true.
go up the stairs for some reason. The elevator is evacuation only.
Yeah, there's two problems. One, like Celine said, the elevator won't actually be there. It'll be gone. So you're gonna run. What the hell is even that? Excuse me? What the heck?
Why is the chem station tubing?
All the tubes.
Why are your tubes in
Where
the
are
elevator?
my tubes?
All of your tubes.
Oh no.
When did your tubes get messed
What
up?
happened to my tubes?
Also, boss, hello. What is up is that all of our tubes have migrated to one spot.
My tubes. But I think it's just an illusion.
So like when you turn it off and on again, it's fine.
Yeah. When I go in game, the tubes are fine.
And now the elevator's gone. Or did you hide it?
No, I moved it. Anyway, the plan is for the elevator to not even be there. It's gonna be there's gonna be some stairs back here, and that's how you go out to the manor. The elevator is just when you come down after an evacuation, which actually I didn't think about that. If you don't actually evacuate, then you would be coming down the stairs as well.
Yeah.
So the elevator is specifically only when you successfully evacuate. Oh boy.
Also, when you consciously evacuate. When you don't consciously evacuate, the survivors take you on the stairs because they don't have clearance to open the elevator with the biometrics.
I did not think about this.
That's the lore. That's the lore.
I'm gonna be honest, I didn't think about this.
It makes sense. This country's going down the tubes? What tubes? Thank you so much for the follow.
Anyway, so that's problem number one, Toolbox. So unfortunately, having an elevator specific thing isn't going to work because you're not actually going to start it with the elevator. And then two, we're going to have more maps, and we won't want a specific animation for each map. So.
And three, thank you, Steph, for the fart.
Yeah, we just need to have something that works for every map, because when you go here to the second map, there's going to be this van, and you're going to be interacting with the van, and you're just going to drive away on the van. So that's its own thing. Step 1, make cool elevator. Step 2, make it so it's never used. I never realized how rare it's gonna be to see the elevator.
In hindsight, it's entirely unnecessary.
Yeah.
Look,
but it's gonna be so cool when it happens.
If you have to kill it, I understand. Sometimes you have to kill your darlings, and I get that. Sorry.
But what does that mean?
Like if it causes
killing
more...
No, what does it mean killing it? Because we still need the evacuation point, right?
Right.
Weird. Scrap it, use an escalator. I was thinking the elevator leads to all the levels, like it's a magical elevator that goes sideways too. It feels weird to me to have a lot of starting points for the level, makes it harder to scale if you want even more levels. Yeah, we're never gonna have tons of levels, so that's not a problem. In terms of it feeling weird,
like
not entirely sure why you feel that way. The idea is that over time, as you progress the game and you start building out the lab, you're gonna unlock a new area that gives you access to the new map, and then you're just gonna use that. Yeah.
Yeah, but like again, like if you want to go back to the manor, you have to go back to that beginning area, and that could feel weird, maybe.
You mean like literally running from one to the other?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that could be resolved. Yeah, that's an easy fix. I'm not worried about that. What's the goal of the elevator right now? The elevator is
It looks cool.
a mechanic in the gameplay portion.
Giving you James Bond vibes. That's the goal. Thank you for that part.
So when you are out doing your curing, your rescuing of the zombies, eventually, if you make it to the end of the run, so if I go to "20 minutes." Oh, I went past it. I don't have a button to just trigger it. One moment. I overshot the 20 minutes. So when you're in a run, you are stuck here, right? You just have to keep going as far as you can. And then if you get hit by the zombies, you lose, you go back to the lab. If you make it to minutes, it triggers this, we call it the overrun, location overrun. A bunch of zombies start spawning, and then you have to make your way to the extraction point, or the evacuation point, we call it. And you'll need to wait for it to come up and hold the zombies at bay so you don't lose. And then when it opens, you go to it and you evacuate. This is where the elevator would come into play. So when I click go to lab, it would play an animation, you know, the elevator being there and the dock coming out of the elevator. And then the elevator would go back up and it would clear this room again. And then we're going to rejig this room a little bit. It's going to have more room back here. And then the entrance to the map is actually back here. Because when you start the map, you will just be coming out of the manor itself. So you'll come out this door, run down the steps, and then the run starts. For extraction shooter mode. Yeah. We also considered some extraction mechanics. But I don't know. I don't know if that's going to make the cut.
Extraction.
Because when you go outside, you can collect resources. So we were toying with the idea of you can either stay out and risk the resources that you've gathered already to try and collect rare resources, or you evacuate early to keep the resources that you have. But I don't know. I don't know if that's going to work.
Think behind, right?
So, yeah, with that in mind, we need a generic run start screen where we display all this information.
Like a reward.
And then you just hit go. You need a reward to claim for turning on the lights.
No, but I like it dark in here.
This is after hours with the junior nerds.
Yeah. enjoy the moody vibes.
I think I'm just gonna make it work, and then we can discuss
Okay.
how we want it to look.
Illuminate the nerds. Illumination.
Have to step out. See you tomorrow. Hope the stream is awesome. Thank you, Steph. Have a good one.
Good one. Thanks for popping in.
Here's another question. The applicator selection.
Boop it boop boop.
We made this awesome art, which goes great in the cards. So ideally, while you're selecting them, you are selecting from the cards, right?
Yeah.
So do I do kind of like a carousel type of thing? So like somewhere on this screen, it would say applicator. And then you wouldn't have this button. You'd probably have, I don't know, like arrow buttons. And then they're kind of like that, you know? And then you flick through them.
Yeah, I see.
And then if I clicked to the right, it would move
Oh, I thought you'd
the
have
one in the
them
front to the side.
small. Yeah, exactly like that, and you just kind of rotate.
Yeah,
cycle.
you right. Yeah, so maybe it always displays like that, I guess.
Yeah.
And then you're just rotating.
Yeah.
And then same with the utility.
For your applicator section, you could have a ball you could throw out, and as you throw it, they like, fire hose, I choose you, and the ball could be red and white. I don't want to get sued, thank you.
I think Nintendo lost the lawsuit, so
But not for Pokeballs.
I think that is what the lawsuit was about, or one of the clauses of it. The having pets coming out of balls.
Yeah, but like specifically a red and white ball.
Oh yeah, well that red and white ball, yeah, probably is a little too much. Seshamara, how's it going?
Hello, welcome.
Hope you had a great stream. Happy Friday, how's it going?
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. That looks better. Yeah, yeah.
What would the card, what would this say? Because this no longer makes sense. Changes your applicator to X.
You just describe what the dart gun does.
Mm-hmm.
So
Sure.
like long range or ranged
Yeah.
thingy.
It could either be like like full, like a sentence describing kind of what it is, or we just have like actual stats.
What do gamers like more?
It could say like potency 3, cooldown 2. Or it could be more just like a description of what it is, like fast firing single target applicator.
I feel like I would prefer that. I
Mm.
would prefer to kind of get a vague idea of what it's gonna do.
Like vibes.
Ben wants stats.
And one stats. Yeah, this is what we're talking here.
On description or stats?
You know, maybe both. Maybe both. If we could have a section for like just top line stats like cure potency and cooldown and stuff, it would probably be good. We would never show like all the stats, but we could show the main ones. Took me 10 hours to sync Vim and the terminal to use the same theme as the system. Oh my god. I'm so... Every time I wake up in the morning, I say to myself, I'm so happy I'm not that bothered about the software I use. I don't care about using Vim. I don't care about theming my IDE. I don't care about theming Godot. It's all basic.
It's all out of the box.
I'm as vanilla as you can get, and I'm so happy.
So blissful.
Cause yeah, you know, we could meet up, and you're gonna pop open your laptop, and it's gonna look so cool, and you're gonna be coding at 3,000 words per second. But what you're not gonna tell me is all the pain you've been through to set it up.
Well, we're hello, vanilla 100%. Hey, if it works out the box, it works out the box. Yeah, I don't like to mess with things either too much.
How's it going, Wallaber? I hope the game's going good.
I one time just changed my work MacBook's settings to have a color be purple, and that's all I did. That's the extent of my customizing. Maka, I'm gonna need you to not sit on my iPad. I'm so sorry, love.
Wallaber, did you release your video / your DLC? Is that out yet?
Ba, ba, ba. Hello, welcome.
It sure is.
Real alien.
Need
In this
to...
video, I'm going to detail all the...
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry that you had to hear your own voice. Although you probably editing this video for 100 hours, so
We're,
you're
we-
used to it.
we just got hit with some ads. I couldn't warn the peoples again.
No doubt.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna watch this. I'm gonna watch this soon.
How are you liking Godot as an engine?
I really like Godot. I booted it up, I don't know, 3 years ago, 2.5 years ago, and I've never looked back. I have so much fun with this thing. Yeah. I have very, very little complaints about Godot. I really like it. It's entirely possible that boss is currently in ads.
I did just realize this.
You did point that out. My bad. Caught the end of that. Okay.
But yes, Godot, good. 10 out of 10.
Yeah, I really like Godot.
Would Godot again.
You have to make everything from scratch, though. In what way? Like, I'm not sure how you mean. We're using another engine previously. Yeah, we started with Game Maker. We did a little game in Game Maker. But as the code base started getting complicated, I was struggling to be comfortable with the project in GameMaker. It just felt like it was hard for me to organize things in GameMaker. I didn't know how to properly set up a project, so I was getting a little frustrated. And then I also was really struggling with UI in GameMaker. I hear it's a lot better now, but yeah, that made me want to look for something else. Then I tried Unity for a few days, but something about the Unity editor just scared me. And then eventually I found Godot and just been using that.
And the rest is history.
Like shaders? I don't like shaders. Do you not have to mess with shaders in other engines? I mean, we have a lot of shaders in our game, but I didn't write any of them. I just found open source shaders.
You're still scared of making your own shaders.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't write them, but I've been having a lot of success with vibe coding shaders. I know nothing about shaders, but with some AI help, I can make them do what I want them to do, and that's been a huge blessing.
Hey, maybe you get comfortable enough to do it 100% sometime.
Yeah.
Someday.
Like this whole thing, this zombie renderer. I was sitting in a dark room with ChatGPT for like 10 hours trying to figure out how do I make the zombies not drop the game to 20 FPS. Okay? It was tough.
Happens.
Both me and ChatGPT went through like 3 packs of cigarettes. It was crazy. It was crazy.
That's not true. Don't.
I am in fact just joking.
We're not encouraging smoking here.
Sometimes that's what matters, getting it to work, then make it the way you want it. Yeah. My problem is that I know nothing about shaders. Okay, I know a little tiny bit, but actually writing shader code, I just have not taken the time to properly learn it. So I don't even know where to start. And with AI is a huge help in that regard, where you can describe something and it sends you off in the right direction. Yeah, it's really valuable. New Godot version makes writing shaders easier. Yeah, like I said, I know nothing about it, so I don't really know what the new features are that help with that. Oh, do you mean like the latest version, like with the previewing the steps of the shader? That looked cool as heck. Thank you so much for the Prime, boss.
Oh my god!
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you. No more ads for you.
No more ads.
No more getting stuck in the ads.
Thank you so much for the Prime. Yeah, that looked cool. The shader preview, that looked sweet. For sure. I'm excited about that. 20 FPS for a 2D game. What was the reason? The reason was, the game wasn't just 20 FPS. It ran fine most of the time. But if I went in game and I just went, could I please have 200 zombies, Mr. Godot? These zombies were not optimized at all in any way. So in the old version, if I was doing this, the game would just drop to a slideshow. which is obviously very bad. So I spent a bunch of time trying to wrap my head around multi-mesh instances. And that is how I implemented the zombies. So instead of having one quad mesh per zombie, it now uses a multi-mesh instance, meaning that every single zombie is drawn on the same draw call. Instead of one draw call or more per zombie, it's just the one draw call. The problem there that I had to fix after is, okay, so we only have one, or we're using the multi-mesh instance for all the zombies, which means they all have to be the same material, right? You can't set a unique material per instance, or else you would have the same problem of having more draw calls. So that doesn't work. Do they effectively preload all zombies, then make them enable disabled when needed now? That's a different thing. Pooling, yeah, we already had pooling. This issue that this is resolving is specifically the load on rendering the zombies. The instantiating versus enabling and disabling, that really helps with reducing CPU time spikes, which definitely created lag. I sorted that out a while back. This one is specifically rendering the zombies. So yeah, once I did this, it can only have one material, but we have a bunch of different zombies. Why is there two of the same one? What the heck? There we have different zombies. So how do you render the same or different zombies using the same material? Okay. That was another hour to try to wrap my head around how I'd be fixing that. So I had to convert our animations to a sprite sheet with this thing that creates frames. This like editor tool. That was a journey. Because our actual animations are in engine.
And also just answering Real Alien here. What program am I using for drawing? I use Procreate for everything.
Yeah, Selene drew all this in Procreate, but it's all like split into parts. So
yeah,
if I'm here, you see I can hide all the different parts. And that's because characters are reconstructed in engine and then animated in engine. Right? But we were talking about draw calls. When you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 sprites being rendered per zombie, and then you have 200 zombies.
That's a lot of math.
Yeah. Things start exploding. So I had to convert this animation into a sprite sheet. And that's why I made this tool. I export one image with every zombie. And then on this material, I have to define through a shader. I define which zombie I want to render. And then how fast I want to animate it, things like that. And that's the part where I went, okay, I have no idea how to do this. So I just vibe coded it. And after I don't know how long. I think it was like 3 hours or something. I ended up with something that works. So one shader handles the zombie rendering entirely, from which zombie you want to display, hit flashes, so it like flashes white. You can do outlines. Yeah, it does everything. And because it's just one material for every zombie, and it's using the multi-mesh, now I could probably render like 500 zombies, and it would be fine.
Yeah, fantastic.
So yeah, it was an adventure, but it worked. And I had tried this before. I had spent hours trying to fix this before, but it always ended in failure. Those are the worst. When you spend like 3-5 hours trying to fix something, and then it doesn't work, and you just like full on, you go in here, check all the changes, and revert. That is the worst feeling ever. But it happens.
It's like when I have to redraw entire things from scratch, like all of that cards. Wait,
Yep.
I had to redraw again. Oh, I need a 3-digit number. 3-digit number for funds.
3-digit number, 420. 015 is probably better.
Do you want to lock that in?
I am not locking it in.
You're not locking it in?
Mm-mm.
True player, hello?
Hello, hello.
Doing good. All right, boss. You decided this. This is now permanent in the game.
It took the dog 15 tries. You get it right?
Yeah.
Nice. It's on me, sorry. It's canon. It's canon now. Look. Right there. Specimen 15.
Geek Gale, thank you for the fart.
Hey, you can go. I'm glad multi-mesh worked. There's also the rendering server API, which is way more efficient than a bunch of nodes that would exist in the scene upon instantiating 200 zombies. I have watched a little video on that not so long ago of, yeah, explaining how you can just use the rendering server to completely replace nodes. I have not played around with that, but I definitely need to get comfortable with that.
See, this is what happens when you hang around and chat. Sometimes you get to decide what goes in the game.
Fun fact, Steam is actually invisible. Okay.
What?
I assume we mean the
Oh my god.
water in vapor form and not the video game
Of
online
course.
store.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. Of course you do. What do you mean? What other Steam?
I was looking at the online store just today, so I was questioning that fun fact. The white cloudy stuff is like clouds, water droplets. It's still responsible for about 88% of the
Electric.
electric in the USA and about 60% in the EU.
Like generating electricity?
I don't know. Steam is responsible for generation of power.
So John Cena was Steam.
But how do you mean it's invisible? Even though we're not talking about the online store. The vapor. The gas. Is it gas? It's probably not.
said
Is it
gas.
considered gas? Or it's just really light liquid? When you say it's invisible, what is that? What the heck?
Oh, thank you so much, True Player.
God.
That came out of nowhere.
True Player just sniping that goal. Thank you so much for the 1,000 biddies. Appreciate you. Thank you, thank you.
Oh, that is a good one. You got a good one. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Whenever you say Steam, I just think Gabe Steam, not Vapor Steam. Yeah, yeah. We have been conditioned.
When you said gas, I was like, me too.
Thank you so much.
Why is the rum always gone?
Oh, you for the hydrate?
Not the
Yours?
rum.
Ah. Oh my goodness.
The stuff you can see is actually just small drops of water. Oh, you mean steam is not the drops of water. You can just see the drops of water, but the steam is not the drops of water.
Steam is invisible. Confirmed.
Like the actual gas form is invisible. Gotcha. That makes sense.
And isn't that what's happening?
88% of electricity in the USA is generated with steam. But that will be in all sorts of various form, right? Like, I don't know. Everything uses steam, right? Even, nuclear makes power through steam. Geothermal makes power through steam, right? I use Steam to play games.
Me too.
Be careful. You can get burned. I wouldn't recommend playing with Steam.
You know what else you can use Steam for? Wishlisting our game. Oh my gosh. What a segue. Click the link in the chat.
Nice. Nice.
Wishlist now. I'm sorry, I couldn't resist.
Have fun, guys. Off to work on my own game. It's been fun and good luck. Thank you, boss.
Oh, thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you.
Best of luck with your project.
Yeah.
And thank you again for that Prime. Appreciate it.
Also wishlisted. Thank you. We need to get those numbers up, guys. Did I do good?
You got us a wish list.
Same
Boom.
here.
One at a time.
I did the marketing. I did our marketing.
Nice.
Look, Mom. I kid. Were you snooping at my art?
No.
I was snooping at my art.
What you talking about?
Not gonna lie, the reason I chose Steam today for the fun fact is to cause confusion and discussion because of Valve. The last thing I heard about Valve was about them releasing a controller without a box. I just
A controller without a what?
without the box.
What? You mean like without a console?
Yeah,
Right.
I could be tripping.
Oh yeah. You can buy the Steam controller. Without console, yes.
Then it was something else. I don't know.
How am I gonna do this?
My wisdom tooth been hurting all day. Not good. Let me tell you, getting your wisdom teeth removed is not fun. I still remember how awful that was. And I got mine taken out like 10 years ago. Is not. It left a traumatic core memory. not the extraction itself. It's like the 2 weeks after that. That is just absolute torture. Yeah, but like the actual extraction is fine, and yes, well, right, because I think in is it in the US they give you like anesthesia, not anesthesia, they like give you some strong stuff. Like here, I think I just got like just a local little, so you feel a little numb, and that's it. So you feel the whole thing. But I didn't mind the extract. It just felt icky, but it didn't hurt. It was just like the 2 weeks of having a gaping hole in your gums and not being able to eat anything is not fun. Don't recommend. You can turn the valve to cost. Yeah.
Has anyone heard about that thing? Apparently Steam announced that they're going to display average performance depending on, like, based on what people are actually recording while they play the game. So like you'll go to a game on Steam, like the store page, and then it's gonna say, for your system, you can expect an average of X FPS based on the data that we've collected from other players.
Oh, I've not heard about that. That's interesting.
I've not read the source. I watched a YouTube video that was talking about it. I've not read the actual Steam article. But that is very interesting.
Having that information would definitely be helpful, right?
Yeah, 100%. It's very, again, very like consumer centric, which is quite interesting because Valve because Steam is so established and they have so many customers that are just like only buy their games on Steam, right? So they're like very loyal customers. So Steam actually has an incredibly small incentive to make a quick buck, right? They want to make sure their users are happy, and more than that, that they're not refunding games. Whereas a publisher, say Gearbox, when they release Borderlands and it's borderline unplayable, I'm sorry, I had to, because the performance is terrible, they're still kind of okay with making a quick buck and selling the game and just making money off of people. It's hard to do that on Steam because they can refund it quite easily, but maybe on other platforms they get a lot more money by users just not being able to refund after having a bad experience. But I'm sure that these publishers are gonna be pissed when Steam releases this.
Also, there's just been such a wave of poorly optimized AAA games.
Yeah.
It might get people being like, oh, we gotta actually make some better quality games now.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's especially true with Unreal Engine. A lot of AAA games rely on Unreal Engine to make it look crazy good.
Unreal.
But yeah, but they just crank up everything, and then it actually, it's like impossible to run on an average gamer's PC. So then they just expect their players to just turn up DLSS to the max and getting the frame generation to pick up the slack. But that doesn't work half the time. So, yeah. It's just crazy that Steam is so massive that it will have an impact on actual AAA studios.
Good.
Them releasing that feature. It's gonna mean that these like thousands of developer studios are gonna have to readjust their strategy. It's crazy.
As of May 2026, Steam is introducing features to display average specs and performance data directly on game store pages.
Nice.
The system requires are bogus for most games. We all copy from, but that's especially for indie games. We just go, I don't know, and put like an app like best guess. You know,
that's what I did for Super Cat Cafe.
Yeah,
I just found another random 2D Godot game, and I was like, yeah, that'll do. How am I gonna do this?
2 + 2.
Am I actually going to be moving cards like this? So like if I clicked an arrow to the right, this is going to move and get smaller. And then this one is going to go to the front and then come to the center and then expand. Am I actually rotating the element, or am I doing trickery?
Whoa, trickery. PlayStation did it bad. What did PlayStation do now?
I don't think I can do trickery. Trickery meaning, you know, I could just have an animation going right, an animation going left, but I actually use the same elements every time. The problem is the cards are animated. If they were static, that would be fine. But if there's a sheen going through a card, and then I reset an animation, and then this, like, from one frame to another goes here and changes the art, it's gonna mess with the actual animation. So I don't think I can trick it like that. I think I actually need to take this element and move it around. My God, this is gonna be terrible.
Isn't that concerning?
PlayStation did a bad thing. You get locked out if you don't log in after a certain amount of time. Sony says that it's a misunderstanding or something, though, and it requires a one-time check, not a 30-day recurring one. If you don't log in...
To your PlayStation?
Like, yeah. You mean like if you don't turn on your PlayStation, it'll get locked?
That doesn't sound good.
Or like a specific game, or what?
We're like proper in the dark now.
We are.
We're in the darkness. It is also very warm today in here.
PCs probably don't help.
Definitely not.
Okay, so if I just did that, I run it. I mean, that's very big. If the card selection was full size, it is very big. So we would need a full screen thing
Why is the
if
rum
this was the
always
case.
gone?
Yeah, I think a full screen thing would be really.
Okay.
Cheers, thank you, thank you.
I need a refill. BRB.
Oh my gosh. I'll like go in and type some. You better boop boops. What? What? Oh, you're getting some water? I just go in and I go. Type some
Oh yeah,
things.
please do it for me. I'd appreciate it.
Toasted Gears, thank you so much.
How's it going, Toasted? The concern was trying to patch piracy exploit. If you purchase a game via web store, turn on PS5, it would add a license key without downloading the game. Purchase a game via web store. Web store, right, as in on a browser, on your laptop or something. Turn on PS5, it would add a license key without downloading the game. Key was then extracted, refund the game, re-import license, boom, free game. So they would get a free key essentially. And then you just somehow get that key back into your PS5 without buying the game, and now you have the game. Obviously all on jailbroken, but still. So I get it, but saying every 30 days is how you worry players real quick. So how is this fixing this issue? Requires a one-time check, not a 30-day recurring one. How does the DRM check fixes this? So like when you buy a game, you have to go log in on your PlayStation, or else you'll lose out on that game. So the game that you purchased would never kind of like be redeemed. Kinda. If I scale this down, say 0.8.
Oh.
Okay, we'd have some leeway. We can make it, not full cards as well.
I just had a random idea.
Uh-oh.
Bumper car brick.
Bumper car brick breaker.
That's all I got.
Like funfair bumper cars.
Like with like little bumper.
Okay. There's not a lot of bumper car games in general. There might be a genre there
Bumper car?
waiting to
Or
happen.
shall I put it on the Trello?
Yeah. You have to launch the game with a check to have it give access. If you did the way I explained, then it would fail because it would never get past DRM check. Like after you re-imported the license and booted up the game, it would fail the DRM check. I come back with spam. No, not at all. Not at all. I was trying to understand what it was all about.
We have so many ideas on the Trello board.
Yeah, there's a lot of game ideas. Okay, so I have these card containers. Why am I using the card container, not the card itself? Why?
Because. Sorry. I had an idea for the selection. When the player initially starts the game, they're going to start in the lab first, right? Maybe. What if you could have a whiteboard or notes on the wall where you have all these options to set, then when you start the run?
Yeah. I don't think we have to worry too much like about the very first run. I think the game will start in a run and then you'll go to the lab, just from a good pacing type of setup, but that's fine. You'll just start with the dart gun and the roll. This might change, but let's say you'll start with the dart gun and the roll, and it is what it is. That's okay. And then you go into the lab, and now you get access to selection. So you're saying you're in the lab, and there's something in the lab where you have the selection. So essentially, like, instead of having a screen that comes up every time where you select what you're using, you would have a place in the lab where you go to update your loadout. That is an interesting idea. Yeah, it could be like a planning type of thing you're interacting, or...
Well, we're planning to have those terminals.
There's the terminals. We could have like a locker type of thing. So like, say this corner had like a locker with, you know, some lab coats and some applicators hanging on the wall or something. I don't know, just making it up. But you would go there, edit your loadout, and then you would head out.
Yeah.
That's a pretty interesting idea. It kind of reminds me of Hades, I guess, where you have the like training grounds area. I don't know if it would, probably it's not going to be in here. But you have this area before you even go into a run where you can pick up the weapon that you want, change out your equipment, and then you head out. That is a very interesting idea.
What the heck?
A pretty good idea. There is one challenge to fix, which is the fact that in something like Hades, you always go to the same place to start a run. We're going to have multiple places. So you could start the run by going to the manor, and you're going out here. Or you could start a run at the garage to go to the city here. So either we would need this station to be like non-unique, as in there would be a station here, there would be a station here for ease of access, or we would have one station that's just centralized somewhere where you would just go to the middle of the lab to access it. It's never too far away. That could also work. Figured you're either going to keep the elevator or make stairs to go up and start a run. Yeah, the idea is, yeah, the elevator will just be here when you successfully evacuate. Every other time you're going to be going up the stairs and then coming out of the manor.
One of the comics that I can make, a one-page comic, is like him kind of doing like onboarding to a survivor, being like, and this is why we don't go back in the elevator room. We go to the manor using the stairs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we don't actually say why. We just you overhear that.
It starts with ... Or,
yeah.
Tomatoes, how's it going?
Oh my goodness. I came here to chew bubble gum and kick nerds' butt and have a whole lot of bubble gum. Well, I got something for ya. I got some tomatoes.
Yeah, a terminal in each area. Yeah, that could work if we just have
Bubba boom.
Yeah, like let's call it a locker setup, and then we just put one there. We put one there. Why
am I not targetable?
Just go thick.
Why am I not targetable? Can I target you? It's okay. I can target you. It's on. I have so a brand new side scope. Oh, I got critted. Oh no.
So that means that we still need the UI for it.
Oh no.
But it could be broken into different screens. It doesn't need to be one singular screen that has all the information. You go to the locker and you select applicator and utility, and then there might be another thing where you set the difficulty, or I think we're going to theme it to like danger level that you can pick. That might be another station somewhere. I don't know where it would be, but you would go to that to customize the difficulty.
Oh, I forgot that triggered the sound. I'm sorry. He was a lot of bubblegum. Damn. I'll catch you next time. Good fight, good fight.
Okay. Thank you for the suggestion, Mills. I think it could work. It could work.
Yeah, I like the idea of full terminals. Again, I feel like obviously that's not been developed like at all. We just kind of made the terminal.
Yeah, I don't know that that would go in the terminal. It might be its own thing.
Right. Okay.
These terminals will be for more general UI heavy things like achievements and I don't know, like a zombie, what is it called? You know, like the thing where you get all the monsters that you've seen.
Pokedex? Not a Pokedex.
Yeah, a zombie dex.
Yeah.
A monster. What is it called? The thing, the bestiary, the
Bestiary.
bestiary, but for like not beasts.
Zombiary.
The zombiary.
Is that a word?
No. Well, it is now. The terminal would also be for you to kind of have a more bird's eye view of the lab. So like if you come into a run, let's say you've unlocked the second stage of the lab, meaning that you have access to this entire area now. You have generator level 2. You have fixed this door. So you've gained access to these 3 rooms. So now this is your entire play area in the lab. When you come out of a run, which you would come out of from here, coming back from the city, how would you know if you got the necessary materials to upgrade this? Right? Having to run all the way throughout the lab to check all the upgrades to see if you've unlocked anything is not so great, right? So the idea is we would have these terminals sprinkled around the lab. Let's say at these spots. And you can interact with any of these terminals to get I don't know if it would be a literal bird's eye view, as in the camera would zoom out, or it would be more like a mini map type of, like a representation of the lab, and then you'd see all the different stations, or if it would be more of a list setup. So like you interact with a terminal, and then there's just a tab called stations or something like that, and then there's a line for each lab station, and it shows you what resources they need and if you have them or not, or if they're maxed or whatever. So you could at a glance check the entire state of the lab and if there's new things that you can go build. That's the idea with the terminals, is making it so you don't have to run everywhere to check on updates. Figured a minimap style where you could see the stations at level 1, you need X, Y, Z to get a level 2. Yeah.
I see it as like a little blueprint, looking.
Like a custom thing that you would draw, like a representation of the lab in a blueprint form.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the like quite involved way, and I think it would look really cool. If we feel like that's too much, then we could just do a list form, and it would do the job. It just wouldn't look as cool.
Yeah.
Also, a suggestion would be to pin a station so you know doing a run. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, being able to track what it is you're trying to get. Yeah, 100%. I think that's especially true for elite zombies. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Because you actually have a choice in that. The things you get out of containers, the random loot is random, so you can't make a decision. But even then, it would still be nice to see if you've gotten enough. And then you kind of relax, and it's like, okay, if I lose this run, it's fine, because I got the things I wanted. I think that would feel good. During the last playtest, I had to have a notepad open for what I needed each run. Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to keep that in your head when you're panicking, trying not to succumb to the horde.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm pretty much exhausted of my creative energies.
That is fair. That's fair. Good progress. That's looking great.
Yeah, I don't know about shinies or sparkly. I'm not sure. I'm trying. This
Oh, I
is.
see. You changed the pose of the other hand.
I did. Easier.
Easier.
I still need to give him a bit of a background, so he's not just in the void. But again, yeah, creative energy depleted.
Nice. Looks good.
Yeah.
Can you show the first one? Is that handy? Nice. I love that.
Boom.
That looks so good.
We basically have a second page for our comic. Just like that.
Is that one missing like a...
It's not done. It's not done.
Oh, it's not done.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say that the it's not dripping.
No, not yet. The liquids in general, yeah.
Gotcha.
And the gloves need a bit more work.
Gotcha.
I just like to jump around. Basically, when I'm not sure how to do something, I do something else.
That is very
Until
fair.
I have no choice.
Looks good though. Looks
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
It leaves me wanting those things to actually put in the lab, like
You have those
the
things in the
petri
lab.
dish. Yeah, some of those things. Yes. Petri dish. That whatever that machine is in the background looks cool.
Yeah, we gotta make some machines like that for
Yeah.
sure.
Good. Doo-doo. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I think my current plan still applies, as in this selection thing is still going to be needed. But I'm definitely going to need to put some more thought into Mills's suggestion of having a station for modifying these things instead of having a full-on start screen. I still feel like we want a start screen, if anything, as like a confirmation that you truly want to go out. One of the things that happened on the playtest, which will be different when we do some adjustments, but people did the first run and then they would spawn in the lab here. The biggest problem is that they spawn in the interactable go to the manor. That was part of the problem. They come out from the first run, and then instead of exploring the lab, the F key is on screen. So they just pressed the F key and then immediately went back out. And I was like, oh, I didn't realize that was to go back out. I wanted to look at the lab. Now, in the proper game, the interactable wouldn't be here.
Because the lift would go up anyway.
The lift would go up, but I suppose it's quite likely that you would be coming out of the stairs anyway, because you will lose your first run. So you would still be close to the interactable.
Yeah.
We might just disable it in the first time you go to the lab anyway, because it'll take you to the tutorial of the lab. So you will have to go and fix the generator and stuff. So maybe that problem is not such a big deal. But anyway, a confirmation that you truly want to go into a run and you didn't, you weren't zoning out and just clicked it, I think is needed. And there's still certain information that we would want to display, even if we said that the applicator selection and stuff happens elsewhere. we still would want to show, one, what is it that you do have equipped, right? Because you might have forgotten that you still have the dart gun, but you wanted to go out with the flask.
Yeah.
So we still have to show it, even if the selection doesn't happen there. And then it would be cool if we can show the loot table for the map. So you can see, oh yeah, this is where I can get gears. That's what I need. And then, or you see, oh, there's no computer parts in the manor. I have to go to the city. Right? So we still need this screen.
Yeah, I think always go with the absolute simplest and less convoluted way of doing things. Like the more you start splitting things up, it's just overcomplicating it for no reason. Like people are just gonna get used to like just simple, straightforward. Always, I think, better UI.
So you mean the selection should be on the same screen? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, if the screen has to show what you have selected, you might as well make it selectable. Yeah, make it so that you can change it there.
Otherwise, you start overcomplicating it, and there's no need for that.
Yeah, I think Hades is a different setup. Because in Hades, you go out and there's this like staging, very purposeful staging area before a run. So imagine here, you go out every time this way to start a run. Even if it was multiple maps or something, you always go out this way. Then we could make this room the staging area. And it has the applicator shelf and the utility station.
Yeah.
And it's you go into this room and in your brain you have the checklist. Like, okay, let me adjust my equipment. Let me adjust the difficulty. And then you go up the stairs.
Yeah.
But because we have this slightly different setup where we have multiple ways of going out, we are not going to have this one prep room, the staging room before a run starts. So I think it's slightly different from Hades. And yeah, maybe it's better, like you said, to just keep it simple and it's all on one screen and it's done.
We have to keep it simple, again, not just because I think it's just clear and understandable, but we don't want to give ourselves extra tasks. Not gonna, add to.
Yeah. Okay. I'll keep thinking about it and see how it feels.
Oh, good. We have to explore like all these things. We don't know what the right answer is. We need to discuss all of the ideas.
No need to apologize ever for dropping your thoughts in chat. That's partly the reason why we stream.
Yeah.
42 heads are better than 2, as they always say.
It's just because we have such a mountain of things to do. Like the scope. It's creeping.
The scope is creeping.
The start screen is already scope creep. So
it's not. It's really not.
No, it's not. But like I don't want to.
It's scope we didn't think about.
Yeah, I don't want to then turn it into scope creep.
Yeah.
I don't want to turn it into scope creep.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. Okay. So we're gonna stick to the plan.
Lean and
make
mean.
it all one screen, and you vote full screen.
Yes.
Takeover with like cool stylized art.
Yeah.
For that map.
Yeah.
And now we have the entire screen real estate for all these selections.
Yeah.
Okay.
It'll be fine.
Okay. I like the idea of maybe having a split view. I guess kind of like this. In that it's basically divided in 3 sections. You have the run art would be here. It would be full screen, but it'll be visible here because here you'd have the applicator selection and the utility selection. And then here you would have the difficulty selection and an actual scope creeping feature that I want to add. Maybe it's just difficulty, or maybe it's something else here.
What is the scope creeping?
The trinket system that I talked about. And then here in the art, we draw the art in a way where the dock can be placed. So if this was the manor, right, we'll make this the floor line, let's say. And then the dock is here. With the applicator running just on a loop. You get me?
I like it.
You switch the things. You see it visually, the applicator change. Maybe we also have an animation for when you change the utility. As in, like, if you select the roll, he'll roll.
Can you use just the in-game animation?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the plan, yeah.
Yeah.
There's going to be a lot of applicators that are going to be harder to make that work, so that one's a maybe. Yeah. Now, the art would still be full screen, but it would be partly covered on the sides. So you can focus on making the center be the focus and look good.
Yeah.
Oh, right. We need the loot, the map loot. So that could either go here, or we do like a little bar at the bottom here. Obviously, we need the play button as well. We need the start run, and we need a close. So you could open this and go, oh, I forgot to spend my resources, and you cancel it, and you go back. Sound like a plan?
Sound like a plan.
All right. Okay. Okay, we're probably going to call it here. And probably tomorrow morning, and then on stream tomorrow, I will try to make this thing work and have a cool animation to it. I'll make it just a card selection, so it will work for both the applicator and the utility. And then we're just going to implement that and make the screen so it's actually usable. And then we can think about the difficulty and whatnot, because technically this is for the trailer. We don't have to make the actual difficulty system.
Yeah, we could almost just make a mock-up.
Yeah,
basically.
we can kind of fake it till we make it. So I'll just focus purely on the visuals on that front. Okay. Sweet. Lots of work to do.
Mm.
It's okay.
We'll get
One day
there.
at a time.
We have a blocked out second map area beginning. Right? I think we're making progress.
Gonna be fun getting that done now.
Yeah. Can't wait to see the ideas get implemented. You mentioned before that after the trailer, but it will be a while till any playtest.
I don't know that for a fact. I think it is important to stay on the right course, and playtesting often is important. I don't think we're gonna do like another just public playtest, quote unquote public, on our Discord anymore. I may ask you, Mills, to just give it a spin, and I'll just send you the build personally. But yeah, it won't be like a frequent thing necessarily. I'll probably do like a big change, like implementing a difficulty system, or when I add permanent progression to the lab, so you're actually increasing your base stats. I'll need to get that, to get the vibes, and if it feels right. So I'm just gonna take some people that have shown interest in previous playtests and send them the build personally, I think. And then eventually, when we're getting closer to an actual demo, then we're just gonna do like actual Steam playtests to try and get as many eyes on it as possible, and feedback and all that stuff. That is the plan.
That is amazing how that day will come.
It will. Like, part of me is like,
I don't believe
there's
it.
no way that day will come.
I don't believe it. I'll
Yeah.
believe it when I see it.
But we're making good progress.
Yeah, we're making
So,
progress.
yeah.
Yeah.
That would be dope. Anything to help. Thank you so much. Your opinion is valued, and honestly, the more you work on a project, the less you can see.
The more snowblind you become to it.
Yeah. Like difficulty. My input in terms of difficulty is not valuable anymore, which is a big problem. So I need someone else to tell me how it feels. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nerds, thank you so much for hanging out today. Appreciate you. We're gonna take you over to Seto.
Fridays. Do it.
And yeah, if you didn't know, our game's on Steam. You can wishlist it right now.
Wishlist our game. Oh my goodness. I'm too slow. Wait.
We're gonna have a trailer up in about a month. That's our goal, is to have a trailer in a month. And we're also gonna do a refresh on the Steam page to make it look nice.
Shiny new Steam page soon.
So if you click that link and you don't wishlist it, I promise you next time you're totally gonna want to wishlist it.
And we'll be back tomorrow. We stream earlier on Saturdays, so do have a quick peek at the stream schedule.
Right. All right, nerds. We are done.
We are Donzo.
We'll catch you tomorrow. Thank you so much. Thank you for hanging out.
Bye.
Object Explorer, there we go. Point transactions. Top 100 or top 1000. Yo, 2 nerdy nerds, thank you very much for the raid. Welcome in. I'm just big time chilling, working on my bot a little bit. Hope you had a wonderful stream. I really got to get the extra raid notification stuff working again. Thank you so much for the raid. Hope you had a wonderful stream. Welcome in everybody from the 2 nerdy nerds community. We had a wonderful time. And I hope y'all made lots of progress today. Hope the game is coming along very, very nicely. Welcome Raiders indeed. Welcome in everybody. And welcome in 2 nerdy nerds. Welcome in our